Hello everyone. Today's lesson is pronouns. This is part of a series of the parts of speech. Previously we studied nouns. Today we will focus on pronouns. Kindly open your writing coach page number 2. Alright. By the end of the session you should be able to identify, understand and use pronouns including antecedents of pronouns and reciprocal pronouns. As usual, write the topic, that is pronoun, and here write whatever you know about pronouns. Here you write whether you have any questions about pronouns, things you are still not sure of, and this one we leave it until the end of the lesson. Then you write what you've learned, and basically we answer the questions that we wrote here with the I found the answers or not yet. All right, so what do we mean by pronouns? Pronouns are words that stand for nouns. So there are nouns and there are pronouns. The pronouns stand for those nouns, or for words that take the place of nouns. All right. So pronouns get their meaning from the words they stand for. So basically, they don't have a meaning. Their meaning they take it from the nouns they stand for. These words are called antecedents. All right. So now we will not call them words that the nouns stand for. We will not call them words. Instead, we will start calling them antecedents. All right. So basically, I would say pronouns get their meaning from the antecedents, okay, or the antecedents they stand for. Now, on the other hand, we have reciprocal pronouns. For example, each other and one another refer to a plural antecedent. They express a mutual action or relationship. All right. Practice A, identifying antecedents. Read each sentence below, then draw an arrow that points from the underlined pronoun to its antecedent. For example, Michael loves his school. His is the pronoun and Michael is the antecedent of this pronoun. Number 1. Mary did the job herself. We already know that her refers to women, so the antecedent of herself is Mary. Number 2. Jamal works hard at his job. His refers to male, hence the antecedent is Jamal. Number 3. Successful students do their homework. Their refers to plural, and here the plural noun we have is students. So students are the antecedent of there. Number 4. Rachel took her daughter to the park. So her is the pronoun and its antecedent is Rachel. Number 5. Andrew likes work. He spends a lot of time there. So he refers to a singular female. And this one is Andrew. That is the antecedent. All right. I hope it's crystal clear for you now. And I'm going to leave from number 6 to number 10 as homework for you to do. Simply, you've got the underlined pronouns and you just draw an arrow to the antecedent as we did. Practice B. Identifying reciprocal pronouns. Read each sentence below and underline the reciprocal pronouns. I think this one is super easier. Example, they always help each other, and as I showed you in the beginning, in the phase of explaining, I told you that reciprocal either each other or one another, which is quite easier. Number 1, at Christmas we give each other gifts. Of course, it's each other. Number 2, good people are kind to one another. Number 3, the men shook hands with each other, of course. Number 4, it is obvious that they are fond of one another. And finally, the children cooperate with one another. As you see, it's super easy. All right, the last practice of this lesson is writing and speaking application. I would like you to write 5 sentences that include pronouns. Circle the pronouns and draw an arrow to their antecedents. This part we cannot do it. Reduce sentences to a partner who will identify the pronouns and their antecedents. Because of this pandemic and we are working online, what I want you to do is to write your 5 sentences and you share them on Teams platform, and we'll let your classmates try to identify the pronouns and antecedents that you used. Okay, so I hope you learned from this lesson and it answers all of your wonders and questions. Should you have any questions, do not hesitate to contact me, and have a lovely day.